All right. How have the guys responded to Monday night?
I have no idea. It was Tuesday, they lifted, and we brought them in and showed them the clips, the plays that we picked out. And was tried to be teaching. I was critical when it needed to be, and I was praising when I felt like it needed to be. And then we had yesterday off. And so this will be the first time that I've really seen them since, well, I saw them when we did clips, but this will be the first time there's been any interaction involved in basketball. But we didn't play as well as we needed to play. That's the bottom line. Their defense was much stronger than our offense. We took some bad shots in the second half. First half, we turned it over every time we touched the ball. So there wasn't a lot of praising going on because we didn't play very well.
Boy, last year you guys went on a long run after losing at Virginia late in the year. How much did that loss play into what happened after?
It's a little different, strange, because we lost to Virginia at Virginia, and I think Steve's only gave this February 27th last year, and February 27th this year. Last year, on the bus, I told him, I said, we're still in control. We are in charge of how we finish. And we went on a great run, then won 2 and 3 is 5, 5 more is 110 in a row. So I did tell him how ironic it was, the same thing, but I was disappointed last year at Virginia, but I think I was more disappointed in how we played this year. And so there are some similarities, but we'll have to wait another week or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 to see what happens.
In your experience, can a loss late in the regular season have, an effect, a turning point, or turning point type effect in the postseason, or not so much?
No, I don't know. Last year, I think I would have tried to push them to understand that we still were in control of our own destiny if we had won that game. But when you lose, it does exaggerate your feelings quite a bit. But, in 09, we were 0-2, and I think that was the turning point of the year, is the conversation we had in the locker room. We were 0-2 at Wake Forest. Last year, I think the big thing that got us really going was going to Duke and playing really well and winning over there, and on top of winning here on Monday night against Syracuse, because that was really a tough game for us too. So it differs from year to year, and I don't think, I'll put it this way, I don't know until the season's over with where I could look back and say I think that was the turning point, really extremely important.
Roy, senior nights are always a big deal, especially for you, I know. Does it complicate things that every other year it's against Duke and all that is added onto it?
Yeah, everybody that's ever breathed wants tickets. That's the way it complicates it. Senior day and Duke, last game of the season, and it usually has a lot of other things riding on it, so it complicates things with trying to balance out one game, because that's still what it is. It's just one game. And I think that has a lot to do with it. It does give you some enthusiasm, it does give you some momentum and all those kind of things, so it's perhaps more important there. It still just shows up as one game on the record, but it does give you a little enthusiasm to do better. I think we went over there in 2012. I was as enthused as I could possibly be, and in the very next game, John Henson got hurt in the first round of the ACC tournament, and we didn't win the tournament. And then Kendall gets hurt in the second round of the NCAA, so all that enthusiasm I had sitting there eating my chicken tenders on the bus didn't do any good. But it's complicated because there are a lot of things always, but it basically boils down to one thing. It's still North Carolina against Duke.
Roy, Virginia pushed your offense away from the basket, obviously to negate the size difference, and Duke will probably try to do the same thing. What did your offense didn't do that they were supposed to do?
Didn't set our screens solidly enough, didn't move sharply enough, didn't move hard enough, didn't attack and take care of the basketball.